Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho. Tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Quiero sentirte muy cerca, mirar en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Okay, we're rolling back now.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Did you like that?
I love that. Happy Thursday.
Wasn't
Travel
that like
Thursday.
cool?
That was amazing.
I'm a mess over here.
I see that.
I couldn't find my phone.
That's the music of Kyla Healy. Unbelievable.
Kyla, is that your real name or is that your stage name?
No, that's my real name.
Well, what's your stage name?
That's it.
Kyla.
I mean, my middle name's Nicole, but I like Kyla Healy.
Well, she
Kyla?
perks up over there, new girl.
It's the music of Kyla.
Absolutely breathtaking. Well, welcome to the cafe.
Thank you.
You never
Thanks
know
for
who's
having
going
me.
to walk into the heart of Delray Gallery. Yesterday we were finishing up the show, and I don't know, your relative.
Is
she
that your
sits-
parents?
My parents, yeah, we were just walking through the gallery.
Your mom
looking
sits
at the
down and
art.
says, "I'm sitting here. I'm at the cafe," and
She's
nobody
sorry.
ever knows we're in the side room until we start speaking. And we
No,
walk
she
out
says,
and
I'm
we're-
here to see a show.
Oh, okay.
That's what Mom said. I'm here to see a show. And I said, well, we'll come back tomorrow. You could do that. And then her mother goes, you know, my daughter sings. Right? I said,
Like
"I bet
every good mother
I
does.
said,
Yeah.
no, and then I said, do you sing
Right.
well, right? I asked her, you sing
said,
good?
Yeah.
And she says, yes, okay, so sing tomorrow.
Do you know the funny
Never
thing
knew you
is,
didn't
we
hear
never
sing.
even listened to any of
You
your
didn't hear me
music.
sing. I could have been really
Nothing.
hard.
You could have been really
Totally.
not good.
Yeah.
That's why we hit the mute button.
I guess you had a good feeling.
You know, nobody ever asked Beyonce what her last name was.
What is her last name?
Tyler Works.
Kyla.
Kyla.
Kyla works.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Amazing.
spectacular. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I'm from New York, but I live in Los Angeles now, and I'm recording an album, jazz album, and I'm a dancer and an actress as well, but really focusing on my music now. So
How long you been in LA?
just about a year, so I'm pretty fresh, pretty new.
How is it? Everything you thought?
Yeah, and more.
And more.
It's different. You have to get used to it, but it's been really good so far.
Now, you said that you dance. What kind of dancing do you do?
Modern, ballet, jazz.
You do ballet.
Mm-hmm.
Are you currently working on anything, you know, stage-wise right now?
I have worked with different dance companies in the past, but I want to incorporate it in the music videos, you know, the jazz.
Do you play the
and that.
piano?
I don't play the piano, but I have a wonderful
Accompanist.
producer
Piano
who does,
player.
yeah.
That's what she wanted, a piano player today.
I did.
We
We
didn't have
actually have one tomorrow.
He has an answer, but yes, we have one tomorrow. And the funny thing is, Michelle, who's the director of sales at the gallery, calls me last night at 9 o'clock. And Michelle never calls me. She says, I met the most spectacular singer at the gallery today. This was yesterday. I said, really? Because she's coming on the show tomorrow. She tells me all about this singer. It wasn't you. I said, did you see the beautiful girl walking around in the yellow romper? And she says, yes, but you didn't get to meet, and she didn't know you were a singer. But
I met a few of the artists, though. I peeked in the rooms. It's so beautiful.
so welcome. The gallery was hopping yesterday.
Is that the first? Is this the first time you and your parents have been here?
They've been here before. This is my first time. Well,
Oh.
second now.
Now, you're visiting here. You're not. You haven't moved back to Florida, right?
No, but I come every month, so.
So you're in
Basically.
California where the ground moves.
Yeah, I know. It's
What part of the Bronx? What part of the New York are you from? Long Island.
Long Island, yeah.
See, Long Island is.
I don't have an accent. I do like
5
confidence.
cities, right?
Yeah,
she
I
does,
do
she
like
doesn't have an
accent.
accent.
I don't.
I tell you, you have a great voice, though.
Thank you.
It's fantastic, and a lot of people we never say come and sing, but I asked her the question, and I asked her, "Are you good?" And she says, "Yeah, I'm pretty good."
She could have said yes and she could have not been.
Well.
I realized this morning that we didn't even listen to her music. We
No.
didn't even know her last name.
Her mother
nothing.
told me she can sing.
Mom, we all went on your faith, and you were absolutely correct. Spectacular.
Anybody who sits at the cafe and says, "I'm waiting for a show," she gotta believe it, and we put her on.
We got New York in the house.
New York.
Yeah, I got Long Island, Brooklyn. I had a guy outside when I went to clean
Coffee talk.
the thing,
The picture?
He says, "Oh, so you're from Brooklyn?" I go, "No, I'm from the Bronx." He says, "Well, this is the Brooklyn Cafe." I says, "Yeah, I got your attention, didn't I?"
There you have it. Well, welcome to Travel Thursday. Enjoy. Can you stay around for a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
All
gonna
right,
do
Sarah.
another
Sing another
song for us in a little bit.
More
Okay.
music to come. We got a big day going on here on Travel Thursday. Of course, we've got Cruise Optics. We've got Paul Vadiato with us, our cruise planner
In the
expert.
house.
We got Travel Paul in the house. We have Women Veterans in Crisis. We've got Mitch Colton with us. Thank you to Tiffany. That's going to fall on Paul's lap. Thank you, Tiffany Kennedy, again for a spectacular guest. Yesterday, you blew us out of the water with the Delray Beach Children's Garden. And with Jake, he was spectacular. We look more forward to working more with them. And then you leave. I don't know where you went. 'Cause next thing I know, I get not a text, I get a book. Can Mitch come? He's a very, very special guest. So welcome, Mitch.
Thank you, thank you.
And Tiffany, I mean, so much with the homeless veterans that you've worked with, the female veterans in Palm Beach County, but it's even bigger now. Mitch is from Ocala. You want to do the introductions, Tiffany, and introduce Mitch and how you know him? I love your butterfly, by the way. And it says compliments of Robin Weiss. She is going to be on camera 3, so she is creating some extra bling for our set. We're going to watch Robin work. We're going to go back and forth as we go through there, so we're a little blinged out today. And Tiffany's wearing a piece. It's introduce Mitch.
Okay, so the base of having met Mitch came through the community in Delray. It's actually my stylist, Midge's sister and my stylist in Delray Beach are best friends. And I had told that the studio where I have my hair done that I've been a homeless female veteran for years, and I was in transition in the area in a halfway house. And they, Lisa at the studio just said, well, wait a second. I've heard this same story from my friend, and that's how I got connected with Mitch. And I've been talking to him for about 4 months now, and he has an amazing project going in Ocala that will lend itself to us and wrap to our community with Operation 120.
Well, welcome. And this is, we've talked so much about horses and healing horses, and they do so much. And we've worked with kids that have done them, and Bob Moranci, who runs WNN, he has a program down in Davie he works, I think it's Bit by Bit. And these are for children, but they help women, they help veterans. How did you end up in Ocala? Did you live in Ocala? How did this whole thing come to be?
Okay, so you want my story?
I'd like your story.
Okay.
Tell us your story.
I lost my sister to suicide. She's an Army vet. And that got me focused on just women and veterans and what's going on with them. So I finished a career in corporate restructuring and plunked myself down, and the state of Florida called me to help them with one of their state hospitals on the administrative side. This is in Gainesville, Florida. It's run by DCF. And while I was there, so the facility is for the incompetent to proceed to trial or not guilty by reason of insanity. So it's a real intense place, mental health wise. It's all male. And there were all these vets there. And I was thinking, what are they doing here with the VA and all the wonderful things that the VA does? How did they end up in a mental health facility, a criminal facility? And so when we looked at that, we found, at least especially for people suffering from mental health symptoms, we found systemic barriers to get into the VA. And the barriers, it's not the VA's fault. I mean, they're incredible people that spend a lot of time with outreach and trying to make sure everyone's included, men and women. But for people that have mental health symptoms, moderate to severe, Tiffany is moderate, to give you an idea, the administrative burden might as well be Mount Everest. It's just not happening.
But I have to tell you what Tiffany has achieved since we've met you, which is a very, very short time ago, maybe a month? I don't even know if it's been a month.
August 29th at the Anthony's Coal Fired Pizza.
What you have achieved coming forward, and how everything, you've gotten your housing voucher, you've now gotten your disability approved, and you've got such far-reaching tentacles. It's tremendous what you as one person can do.
The housing voucher program I successfully completed in 2 weeks because I have an increase of income. My compensation and pension exam, I am a full 100% disabled American veteran, and that compensation far exceeds subsidized housing. So in 2 weeks I finished the program, the HUD-VASH, the Housing Authority.
It's really incredible when you realize the time frame, and this has been 9 years.
9 years I waited for the compensation, and which is unrelated to, well, if I had an income, I wouldn't have likely been homeless, but the compensation and pension piece of filing for a disability, I was given assistance from Congresswoman Lois Frankel's office. Connected me immediately with a VSO in South County, Delray Beach's Health Department, Andy Reese. And that was filed in 2016. It was the third filing in those 6 years, and it's taken 3 years. And just this past month, I've been declared, I've been compensated for a service-connected matter that happened in October of 2010 in the United States Air Force.
Well, congratulations to you. And 2 weeks, what a difference.
And I'd like to
2 weeks
thank
makes.
everybody from the past and here in the studio in the last month.
I didn't even know you were working on that since 2016?
210.
Yeah.
210?
since I filed 3 times in 9 years, and I was filing the wrong mental condition. Congresswoman Frankel's advocacy, the VSO looked it up on his computer, called me within 24 hours of filing an inquiry with Congresswoman Frankel, and he said, Tiffany, you've been filing the wrong disorder. You don't have PTSD, you're psychotic. I had a psychosis in the United States Air Force and mitigating an event.
You've never been so
Langley.
happy to be labeled psychotic, right? You're like, wow, gee, thank you.
Yeah, but do you?
It's a mental condition. I want to seek treatment, and I have received more treatment and healing from people who have visited this show. Carmen laser therapy, Dr. Lee's acupuncture, the healing with Shelley McConnell. All of that together in the package is tremendous for my mental health. So it's a mental health condition I'll have for my life. And George Sorio with the clinic that's opening November 1st for 47MR, and Operation 120, which is educating and teaching the public on what really needs to be done so that we can then teach the female veterans to preserve their health, home, purpose, and community. And mutually, what's happening is from Ocala, we would like to have the female veterans come after their 9-month transitional housing and come here to thrive, such as what
To
this
Ocala.
pathway from Ocala to here.
Okay.
There's no transitional housing here for female veterans at all, and except a domiciliary opening somewhere down the line. But so we would like to see with the agencies in the community and the healing and businesses that you've brought into my life, just similar fashion, have these women come through this path, this trail that we've blazed.
I am so happy that we've been doing this how many years? Almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years.
That you actually took advantage of what we bring forward. That you listened and you heard it, and it made a difference in your life, because that is why we do what we do.
Oh,
And I'm just so thrilled that you were able to use all those modalities to get to this next step in such a short period of time. Is remarkable.
thank you.
Really, really remarkable.
You know, Operation 120 is a remarkable organization. I hope nobody fell. It's a remarkable organization. And I said to you when we did the BB&T Center
Yes.
last year, it says they are by far something that, you know, there's a lot of problems in our country. I'll be the first to admit that. We have issues. And when it comes to vets, especially homeless vets, we got to do more. And I understand everybody says, you know, don't get on your soapbox and yada, 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 because there's a lot of other things that we could work on. But you are a great example of it actually getting it right. You know, getting it right. So you can go back now to 120 and explain how to get this system correct. You have people around you that will help you achieve these things. And it isn't about us, what we did. It's about your perseverance, and you continue to do and continue to strive. You know how many people give up after one try, after 1 year, after 2? I mean, you're talking about 9 years here. You know, there are people in regular workforce that don't last 9 years because they just can't take it. So congratulations to you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It's really
But
making
you know,
a difference.
Freddie, so often people talk about a national problem, and it looks like Mount Everest. You can't climb it. But when you take that problem and you reduce it to one specific person, somebody like Tiffany, and you say, you know, I'm going to help that one person, and that happens again and again and again, and connects us with people like Colton here and organizations that are really committed to find these individuals who served our country. These are veterans.
These are vets.
And be able to give them the help that they need. It really is a calling.
Tell
It
us
is.
about Whispering Oaks Ranch.
Okay, so I just told you about all the males I saw.
Right, and I've actually been to the females. I've been up to Stark for a friend of ours' mother that was there for the same. It was mental health and
When we looked at programs for men, if they can't get into the VA, for whatever reason, we found 1,000 programs. They start from the Civil War and they come all the way up through today, and you would think that they would be there. For the women, we found the VA and nothing. Literally nothing. We have small pieces of programs around the country, but nothing. In our country, nothing. So we said, okay, well, what are the women doing? The VA is doing an amazing job at outreach. but 70% of the veteran suicides every month are not in the VA system. 70%. So we have 600 veterans committing suicide a month.
Wow.
That's the 20 a day that the VA talks about. 420 of those are not in the VA system. It's a lot of people.
Now, when you say they're not in the system, let's get to that for a second.
Okay,
Why aren't they in the system?
you know, there's a lot of smart people in the federal government, state government, and local government that have looked at that. And they include the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration, that's called SAMHSA.
Okay.
The National Alliance for Suicide Prevention, the National Strategy for Suicide Prevention, the Interagency Council on Homelessness, and the Federal Strategic Plan to Prevent Homelessness. These are really smart people in our government, agency and interagency task forces that have looked at this. The opioid epidemic ties right into all of this. And there's a number of reasons. The biggest reason is that if you're suffering from mental health symptoms, if anyone's had a really good anxiety attack, that's where this starts.
This morning?
This morning. And so it's hard to get through the administrative burden, or even just to pick up a computer or to know how to use the computer when you have these types of symptoms.
So with where you are, you offer all the 3 to 9 month program at no cost to the residents, crisis stabilization, detoxing for opioid and substances, diagnostic, you've got the medical assessments, everything is here. Who is paying for this?
That's the goal. This has not been built yet.
But this is the model of what you want to accomplish.
This is the first in the nation program. That's a comprehensive program that includes mental health and wraparound social services for women veterans and their children. One of the barriers to getting into the VA or using VA services, even if the women qualify, is that they have children with them, of all things. So if mom needs to go to the VA for 4 hours or a day to do
What do
whatever,
you do with the kids?
what do you do with the children? So this program is designed to break the lifestyle of homelessness, self-treatment, and get everyone on a stable footing mental health-wise, and get them retrained, formally retrained, and into an environment when they get out that's a living wage, that their children and they have a nice, stable, long-term
You give them a choice.
environment.
Now,
Give
where
them a chance.
where are we? Where are we on the establishment? How far into the? What's the lack of a better word? What word can I use in our wonderful system? Where are we on this?
We are working with Congress. So forget about all of the noise that you see on TV,
Okay.
just for a moment, if we can.
Okay.
Below that noise is really, really hardworking people, a lot of people. And we are working with senators and congressmen and women to bring this is a nationwide program, to be how it started in Ocala, to bring this to fruition. Because of the size and the scope of the program, we need federal assistance to get it
Well,
started.
you're going to need a lot of assistance. Federal, private, public, publics,
We're a nonprofit
the whole
organization.
nine.
Right. We're going to the federal government because the agencies and interagencies I just spoke about have milestones and goals and recommendations for community-based services that will help the homelessness population. Now we're talking about veterans. The opioid epidemic, the rising suicide rates, they have recommendations to do that, but no way to implement it. This program provides a mechanism for the federal government to implement all of those recommendations that they've been focused on.
What is the length of the program? When this actually fleshes out to help someone, how long are they in residential treatment before they're moved up to a step-up program?
These are 3 to 9 month programs. So the local small programs that we're seeing dotted around the country are usually a week, 2 weeks, if you're lucky, 9 weeks. This is a fully immersive residential program. She's with us for at least 3 months, minimum.
Minimum. And that's just to make
and
a
the
dent.
children.
The children are there too, infants to 18-year-olds.
How can people get more information?
We are on the internet. It's WVI Crisis, so it's womenveteransincrisis.org.
Okay. WVI
Crisis.org.
All right, we're going to go to commercial
Is,
break.
well, before we get this, Operation 120 involved with this program as well?
Operation 120 has just linked up with Mitch. I just want to state that the female veteran, my experience in going for help for transitional housing, I would be routinely locked in a psychiatric ward and discharged to the street, and an outreach person would bring me a sleeping bag into the woods where I slept from the VA outreach. And now, so it's critical, and I would routinely stay in crisis. And when I met Operation 120, they're onboarding us and onboarding with Mitch. They met a month ago also.
I think you found your calling, Tiffany.
Thanks.
I
Thank
think
you.
so. I think you could serve as an ambassador because, you know, a voice is needed. An accomplished voice is better. And I think that's what's happening right now. And, you know, and I think that this coming at this time, you know, my brother was a vet, man, he rest in peace. And we talked about this over and over again. And we keep talking about it. And don't get me wrong, I love my country. You know, at 57 years of age, if I get drafted, I go. I love my country. But my country has to love the people that defended it. And I don't want to get in a soapbox. I get very upset with people like this. It just doesn't make sense to me. Sleeping in a sleeping bag, that just really pisses me off. Sorry to say. All
Let's
right.
go to commercial break. Our phone lines are not open because hopefully we're going to get another song. When we come back from break, talk a little bit to our sparkle guru, Robin White. She's very busy over there on camera 3. Can we click over to her, Robin, see what she's creating before we head over
she's
to
on
break?
3. Robin, say hi to
Let's
that
see her.
camera right
What are
there.
you making, Robin?
I'm making your crowns.
Oh, my crown.
You gonna wear that?
I'm going to wear all of it.
I'm gonna tell you something. When she finishes with this, you have to wear that on the set every day.
You
I'm
got it.
gonna make a matching one for you.
And then I want what?
She's
You
going
wanna
to
what?
have one also.
Oh, you're gonna have one too? Okay, and people will call in, and I tell you what, if they say something nice about your crown and give a donation, maybe we do something.
Nicole, bless you. Nicole, seeing some of the truth. Can we pass a mic over to Robin? When we come back from break, we'll open up with talk a little bit about what we're doing. Maybe Kyla can do another song for us. Then we get to traveling. It's time to go on.
We gotta
break.
go on.
Although, I
I'm
don't
ready
know.
to leave.
With everything so good right here in Studio A, I don't know
I'm
why I'm going
ready to
anywhere
leave.
else.
Where we go?
But stay tuned. We're gonna go when we come
We'll
back.
bring people here.
We're gonna bring everyone out here. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Is all
We need
I
a bigger
can tell you.
We take all the vets on a boat.
Good idea. Let's do a celebrity cruise for the veterans. Stay
Amen.
tuned. We'll be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power. A platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions. A voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Nick. I'm at Hey Mr. DJ Courtesy Limo. I service all of South Florida. We offer really great services. We offer DJ and limo service. When you book the DJ service through us, you get the courtesy limo for the entire day. My office number is 561-507-4376. Mention Yelp or Google, you get 15% additional savings. You can look me up on Yelp or Google on the Hey Mr. DJ. Hey, how you doing? My name is Nick. I'm at Hey Mr. DJ Courtesy Limo. I service all of South Florida. We offer really great services. We offer DJ and limo service. When you book the DJ service through us, you get the courtesy limo for the entire day. My office number is...
We are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, live at the heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Studio A. I've got my blinking wand.
Bling bling.
Thanks to Robin Weiss, who's created this magnificent wand. And Robin, today is so perfect that you're here because you've been working with, through Paul, you've met some great people that you're working with and some great contacts. So Robin created this wand as a thank you and then said, I'm back in town, can I now create your crown? So we thought, yeah, what better place to create than on camera 3, so we can go back and forth. She's creating, wow, that's gorgeous.
Let's
Look
go to
at
3.
that. Wow.
So I can see it? Yeah, there you go. Now, Robin, the funny thing about everything that you're doing here is that Dawn, what we asked Dawn to do is to place that big piece that you did here for her, this one, to put it in a box for charity so that people can come and it's like a wishing box. You rub the box and you get wishes come through, and then we want to raise some money in the box.
Actually, somebody asked me yesterday if I would grant her
a
good
wish.
health.
Yeah, every time you walk around with this thing.
People stop me at the beach, they ask
I
me
mean,
if I
the
can
bigger the
grant
one,
them.
the bigger the wish.
Remember yesterday we had a show about
I don't
telling your
remember
truth,
nothing
talking
about
your
yesterday.
truth,
Oh, yes.
you know, all of that. This is the truth that I get to do. Who actually gets to sit on this massive platform with a sparkle wand, to have a crown created, but to share it with female homeless veterans, to share it with different foundations. On Saturday, we're going to be at Miracle League Palm Beach County to
That's right.
Special Needs Baseball.
That's right.
All of these things that I get to do that are so amazingly beautiful on the outside, but we get to do such good on the inside.
And if you're anywhere in the vicinity of 1440 North Federal in Delray, come on down. And if you're not, drive up.
Robin's
come
working
on
for
in.
another half
Come
hour,
into
I
Studio A. There's a lot of things going on around me. There's all sorts of stuff. We're going to get to our vacation man here. I have to tell you a joke.
Go ahead.
Somebody actually called me and said to me, I want to meet the captain.
Where's your hat, by the way?
I don't have my
You
hat
don't
today.
have your hat.
Tennille is holding it.
It's Neil's
But
holding
but
it.
the funny thing is here is that I call her Captain.
Tiffany is captain.
because I can't remember Tiffany's name. I call her Taddy, you name it. I call
Oh,
her.
so
I
you're
call her.
talking about Tiffany.
I call her. Yes, I call her Captain.
Ah.
So I'm having this conversation, thinking that we're talking about you. I want to meet the captain. I want to meet the captain this, the captain that. Oh my God, the captain. And I said, well, why don't you come down? You can talk to her in person. It's not a her, it's a him. And I said, what are you talking about? He says, the guy with the boats. I want to go on his boat. So now you're a captain. You have a boat. It's a good thing nobody watches the show. I mean, I got this phone call.
Call Captain Paul.
Call Captain Paul, 561-232-2626. Always call Paul.
Ouch.
There's a big
This
cruise
thing
coming in.
weighs.
This is actually, you know what this is? This is a table runner, but I think it looks much better on me than on the table because I didn't know what direction to put it.
This is a table runner?
It's a table
This
runner.
thing weighs 12 pounds.
I know. So wait, I'm on my way down the hallway, going to the restroom, and everyone's stopping me. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? I'm wearing a 12-pound table runner, but it is spectacular.
And I noticed
right?
you were limping over.
All we need is a chandelier.
That's coming next, I think. Robin can Swarovski anything. You've been doing what? Bulldogs and frogs and insects.
Talk it to your microphone, Robin.
Over 200 creations over the past almost 9 years.
Wow.
And I'm on Instagram at the Butterfly Maker. And I love working for charities and big groups, and I do events and birthday parties for little kids, and also senior citizens. So this can be done any age, 10 to 100. I
And
curtail it to the age.
is your tool being patented? Is that coming out soon?
Unfortunately, my tool cannot be patented. I had a search done, but it doesn't matter because nobody can duplicate my tool but me. It's a secret. And anyone who wants to get into rhinestone crafting, I make my own stick by hand. This is the most fabulous stick. So
She makes her own stick by hand.
I do not sell rhinestones, but I tell you where to buy
Do you have a school where you teach others?
I do private events and charities.
Talk it to your mic, honey, because I can't hear you.
I do private events and charities, and anyone who wants to hire me to come out and anywhere you want, churches, temples. So I'm kind of open.
All right, she's gonna keep
Love
on
it.
working. Paul,
see-
where we?
You see the way she works? She sort of bends over and she's like intent on this thing. She's a scary woman over there.
Focused.
Focus. She's going to lose her eyesight. How can you? She doesn't even wear those little glasses
We've
things.
got the book in the house. Have you ever met Robin and her tool? You guys are having a little
That
conversation.
doesn't sound right. That does not
you
sound
talked to her?
right.
Sorry
Nope.
she said that.
Nope.
Hey, Robin and her too. How you
Robin
doing?
and her tool. I have to tell you, only in our show can we introduce two beautiful jewelry sparkle designers, and they can share tools.
Oh, I have something for you. The book. The book. They left something for you over there from JoJo.
That's I know.
Ah.
That's why it works.
I make like I cover
But I bought her
surfaces with
tool.
Swarovskis.
And you bought her tool.
I did.
That's how everyone works hand in hand here. Anyway, I'm going to digress and talk to Paul.
Yes, digress.
Let's digress and actually talk travel on Thursday.
Yes,
We've got
because-
big cruises coming up. The Brooklyn Cafe cruise going to Mexico in March. The Alaska cruise for the Brooklyn Cafe leaving August 2nd of 2020. Are there still cabins available?
We
in
have a
both?
few cabins available for both, and I got to tell you, the one going to the Caribbean is going to be a lot of fun. You jump on the boat right here in Fort Lauderdale, and the minute you get on, you're starting a party.
Well, we're going to have a party before we get on the boat.
Oh, we're going to have one.
I'm working on
We're taking a
something.
bus up and get
It's in
on.
Fort Lauderdale, right?
Fort Lauderdale.
I'm working on something. You see this lady over here?
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah,
that's
we
new.
talked to your mom about it the other day, actually.
That's-
Yesterday.
Yes, that's
What are we doing?
her mom works for the Seminole Casino.
Oh, my God.
And they have a room in the Seminole Casino that holds, I think, 5,000 people. Was it 5,000?
2,000
Or
in the
2,000?
pavilion.
In the pavilion. You ever seen that room? 2,000 people.
She doesn't know.
Just say yeah. Don't worry about it. There you go. Can you imagine having a pre-party there with the casino and then getting on the boat?
That
or
would
the
be
Harvest,
awesome.
where the buffet, that buffet was
I'm just saying.
spectacular.
Oh, there's 7. They got NYY down there. You don't need nothing more. And the Yankees are in the playoffs. That's going to be a madhouse, I can imagine. But can you imagine having a pre-loving, getting on the bus and then heading to the boat? You're going to be done before you get on the boat.
You won't even remember checking in.
What boat?
Well, that's the beautiful thing is you don't have to check in. You get to Celebrity. Yolanda told us.
You're there, and the minute you park your car, it's all handled for you.
You're good to go.
And you get right up on the ship, grab your first drink, and start your vacation.
I think it'll be a lot of fun.
What specials do we have cooking a little bit? We're going into season. We're going into Christmas, holiday time.
You got a lot of things going on.
Thanksgiving, right?
We also have just to follow through in August. We have the Brooklyn Cafe going to Alaska.
Alaska.
Alaska will see the last glacier. They
Yeah, I
told us
heard.
they were told us they'll wait.
I heard that. It's melting.
It's melting.
Oh,
It's
no, that's
melting.
really
It's
not
melting.
True. We don't have global warming. Just watch TV.
No, I don't care about global warming. I just care. I
Well, why do
can't
you
go
think
see a
it'd be melting?
glacier.
Why would you think it'd be melting?
Because
we don't
there's
have
nothing but
global
a
warming.
rock now.
Because we actually turned off this political reality show that we call Life on TV. We can maybe focus on some important things like the female homeless veteran crisis, like giving actual support and getting rid of all that other reality chit chat. Anyway, I'm
But
just
we
saying.
saved the frozen martini bar.
For you.
That will still have ice on it.
Well, now I tell you what we're gonna do. I'm taking some spray paint that is biodegradable, for lack of a better word, and we're gonna play a stickball game on the
On the
glacier
ice?
that's not there.
That's called like ice skating, isn't it?
No, there's no glacier. It's all
Once
dirt.
the
It's like a
glacier's
giant
gone,
rock.
Kyla, isn't it like just called ice? When the glacier melts, we just have flat ice.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's blank.
It's not
water.
flat ice. There's no ice. It's dirt. It's just a giant rock.
Do you
It's
know-
like a lot of rock.
They're practicing the Iditarod, which used to be
The who what?
The
Iditarod.
dog races on
the dirt?
glaciers.
Good luck with that.
No more. Now
You
it's
can't.
done with wheels.
Yes.
On a cart, and the dogs are pulling them in the cart on wheels. And you say, I remember when that was ice and snow, and it
Yes.
was a real competition.
Now wait, what happens when the winter comes and you got 45 feet of snow on this glacier? You're gonna forget about this whole conversation. But because we're going in August, now is it warm up there in August?
It's going to be nice. The whole planet is getting warmer, so it'll be comfortable. You might want to bring a jacket, but you're not going to be hitting a snowstorm, no blizzard.
In the 70s, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be comfortable.
I'll share my table runner with you. I'll keep you warm.
Oh, there you go. That's all your clothes you take.
I was thinking I want to see you do some salmon fishing.
I don't even need a fish pole. I don't even need a pole. I jump in there like King Kong and grab one
You
and
put on those silver Speedos and go right into the
no
water.
Speedos, but I go in there with hands of magnet. I used to fish in Puerto Rico. We used to do it. We didn't have fishing poles. I don't even know how to work a fishing
What you
pole.
go,
Tyler, come
spear
sit over here.
fishing?
We used to hit it with a rock or a spear,
Yeah,
yeah, and they caught it.
that's
We're gonna put
that's
Tyler on
real
set before we
fishing.
move her
Yeah.
over. I hate to see you standing there. May as well sit and have our conversation, then we'll move you over.
Okay,
So
sounds good.
anyway, we're going to go. We're going to be on the inside passage. We'll be stopping in 3 places. We'll be getting to see the large glaciers. We'll see,
Large glacier,
well, how large it is, who knows.
large rock. Yeah.
And we're going to Skagway and we're going to Juneau. And
Now Juneau's the capital, isn't it?
yeah, it is. And we'll be having all of the shows, all of the activities, all of the fun that is on Celebrity. We'll get to see the hidden, the special presentation for the dinner show that's done in the dark where the plates magically appear from below. And you order your
Oh yeah,
meal.
we saw that.
We saw that. Was
We saw that.
amazing.
It's cool. You sit at this table and
eat
these
in the
little
dark?
guys that
No.
come out.
Have you ever done that, like an
little
eat in the
people.
dark experience?
No, I want to try.
And
I'm
it's-
very
and the
like,
light
open
and-
with food. I like to
And
try
it's like a
different-
giant
yeah,
board, and
everything.
you hit plates, and there's things popping
The
out of
menu, the
everywhere.
menu pops up, and a little man comes and puts the food onto the plate.
Next thing you know, it's like the Jetsons comes to your life.
Like the chef comes up from the table and they deliver
It's a
all
very
Yeah, they're-
sensory experience. I
Yes.
like that.
It's really cool.
You
And it's
blindfolded
bl-
too?
It's
No.
blue light.
No, but you
above
can
your
be
head.
if you
I
want.
didn't know I've heard of that.
You can be blindfolded,
It's just
and we
in the
put
dark.
things in your ear, and all sorts of good stuff happens.
What specials do you have? What
Okay.
packages are we looking at?
We got besides the Celebrity, we got a couple things that are going on. What I've had a lot of people asking about are solo cruises. Many men and women now who are traveling without a companion, but they want to go and be with like-minded people, and they want to do some things exciting. So we're seeing some river cruises with special pricing for solos that are going to be going through the rivers of Europe, and that will be for 2020, special pricing. You're looking at riverboats that have a maximum of 150 people. Now, if you're doing a solo, it'll be half of that people, special pricing, no single supplements, and you'll be seeing some of the best sites in Europe because these boats go where no one else can go.
Now, when you say single, you're going to be charged for a single room? Because normally these are double rooms, no?
And these cruises are going to be just one person in the room.
Oh, okay.
So, and you're not going to be paying twice the price. So it's special pricing. It'll be a much more intimate type of a cruise. You'll be sitting at the captain's table, wine at night. There'll be dancing. There'll be music. Special tours, special guides. Each day you'll be in a new port, and you get to mix with the culture, the people, the language, the food, the wine of that area. And it's a great way for somebody who is by themselves to meet like-minded people and to enjoy something very special.
Are you single?
I am actually.
Have you ever traveled alone?
I have. I'm a free spirit. I actually love my solitude.
You
so I
actually
have no problem.
singing Besame Mucho on these river
That was
things?
gorgeous.
Forget about
Can you
it.
imagine?
There'll be nothing
I know,
but
serenade
15
someone.
marriages a night.
Promise you will not be solo by the end of the cruise.
Oh, no.
I'm very picky. So.
The
You will not
line
be
falls
solo.
to the right, and it's very long.
You will be
Alright.
married and miserable like the rest
And we
of them.
do weddings. And we do weddings.
Okay.
And divorces. It depends. You get to pick whatever you want.
Now, if you don't want to go to Europe,
Who
but
doesn't want to go
you
to
like
Europe?
the idea of doing a riverboat cruise,
Oh, I asked you about this.
all right? American Queen Steamboat Company up the Mississippi. No single supplement charges, limited dates, but they're going to be going from Memphis to New Orleans. What a great trip that's
Wow.
going
You
to
been
be.
to New Orleans?
It's more like a party
Yes.
one.
Huh?
Or
Yeah.
party one, New Orleans.
Party time.
You been to New Orleans?
No. I
You
wanna
guys
go
have been to
Mardi
New
Gras,
Orleans?
though.
You've been to New Orleans?
I've been to New Orleans and Memphis.
Memphis,
if you
I've
like
never been
eat
to
and
Memphis.
you like ribs and you like barbecue,
Oh, yeah.
that'd be the place. That'd be the
New
place.
Orleans at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was taking a little trolley, and I
Yeah.
had 4 beers on my jacket, and I was
Oh.
drinking one. It's a crazy town.
For breakfast.
Yeah,
It's a fun
breakfast
town.
of champions.
How
Hey.
long is that trip?
It's a 7-day trip.
Ever done that?
Of course,
Mitch, you've gone?
they're great.
Have you been on the Mississippi? Have you done one of the steamboats?
No, I have not.
It sounds like so much fun.
It sounds great.
Okay, now this is really for somebody who is an adventure traveler. And we've spoken about this a little bit when Yolanda was here with Celebrity Cruise Line.
Yes.
But Celebrity is running a special cruise to the Galapagos Islands.
Galapagos.
Yes.
That sounds like-
50% off the second guest and free round trip airfare.
And these are the smaller ships you told us.
These
So they can
ships,
get where they need to
75
go.
people.
A lot smaller. So they can
You
get
get
where
Are
they
these
need to
single
go.
cruises too?
No, these will, it'll
Only
be
couples?
both. It'll be couples and singles. It matters not.
A couple of singles.
But the Galapagos is changing this threat of extinction to many of the wildlife that's there. 5 to 10 years from now, you may not even see what's there
That's
right
disappearing
now.
too?
That is
What the hell,
it's
man?
Talked
endangered.
about what, the red boobies, the blue boobies.
Yeah, the boobies. The boobies are disappearing.
So
That's what's happening. The red boobies and the blue boobies.
you leave the
Okay.
75-foot ship and you get on kayaks and you kayak
Oh.
through the islands and you actually get to see it. And if you are the type of a person who wants to get involved, they have conservation trips where you can go and be part of the restoration area efforts that are going on in the Galapagos Islands.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that's kind of cool. You never leave. You stay there forever.
Maybe you're not going to want to come back.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
What's the weather like?
Beautiful.
it's absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
It's
Have you
absolutely-
been?
No, but I was invited to go, and that one I'm going to say yes to.
You should.
You were?
Yeah.
Well, when they invite you, tell them
Come
that
on.
your buddy's got to go with you.
I got to take the crew, huh?
But you better
Paul,
take
let's-
some. I'm gonna tell you something, Paul. You
Give-
better take the crew,
Give
buddy.
Paul a call, 561-232-2626. Do we have
All
more?
right,
You
and
wanna
I
get-
got one more. We all heard about Coco Cay. It survived.
Yes.
Survived, yes.
It's thriving. It's accepting guests in the Bahamas every single day. What is about to open now at Coco Cay are the elevated pavilions where you can rent for the day, undercover, over the water.
Oh, the huts on the
The
water.
hut
huts
on
are
the water.
opening in January.
Wonderful.
You'll have your own butler.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like
The book is in the house.
You know, you got to give it back. It's not like you take the butler home.
It's
and-
not like a library card where you get to keep it for the day.
Now, are those like the commercial you do that have like the ring, like 10 of them, and everybody, like you take all your friends and all that?
You'll up to 10 in there, and drinks and food will be brought to you.
I'm all in.
to. Oh, yeah.
Have your own butler towel you dry. I know you'll
Towel
love that.
dry.
You will love that.
I don't know about
That's
that.
right
The only
where
one
you're
that would do
going.
that is my husband. Thank you very much.
The butler will towel her
okay.
dry.
Yeah, no.
The butler will hand you a towel. You know, nobody gonna towel you dry. You're a married woman.
No.
Hmm.
Nobody's seeing me naked if it's like my
That's
husband.
right. We don't want to see you naked, baby.
So many options. You got any more?
I got more. Celebrity Cruises are running promotions during the month of October. Kids sail free.
Again with the kids.
No one
Why
wants
the
to
hell
be
do
around
I want to take a kid anywhere?
You can take Joey.
You
can
know
take
what?
Rowan.
You got
Pop up.
babies at home. Take them.
Yeah.
Take it easy. I ain't got no babies at home. I got 2 cats. That's all I got. My kids have their kids.
Well,
No.
Fur baby.
This is my turn. What do you think? I want to go to the Galapagos and
I can't
take
believe
my
you're a
kids?
grandpa to whites. That
Freddie,
is
you
so
got
cool.
9 months.
I got
You
90
book it
years. I ain't
now.
taking nobody nowhere. I'm
You got
taking
9
me.
months. You can have the kid to go for free.
I can take them to Orlando. They can see Mickey. That'll about be it. I'm gonna go on the
That's funny. You
Galapagos
got
and
9
take
months to have
kids,
another baby.
changing Pampers and diapers. I ain't doing that.
You're done.
And we'll give you $400 on
You
board
can
credit.
give me $10,000. I'm not taking them.
Freddie,
And I'll
have the
and-
butler do it.
And cruise plans will throw in the diapers for you.
I bet you they will. I'm not doing it. Thank you very much. This is the one that wants to take a 25 and 27, 37-year-old kids with her.
No, she's a princess. She got the crown.
She takes her kids. Right, you're going to take your kids. Yeah, look at
I gotta tell you, it's getting really expensive. My son now has a new puppy today.
He found out that the son eats. No freaking way.
That's why God made buffets on the
I'm
ships.
actually, I'm going to offer my son some of this beautiful candy art we got coming off. It'll save me a lot of money
You
on
can't
food.
eat that, though.
I know, but it looks too good not to. We got a lot going on.
We got a lot of people going on, having a lot
All
of
right,
fun.
so they need to call me.
How do we do that, Paul?
561-232-2626. That is 561-232-2626. Call Captain Paul. We got a bunch of specials. We got some exciting travel coming up. If you're going to go and travel in 2020, if you don't do it now, there'll be no room for you.
And it's funny because my son was watching a segment, and I know they've been in touch with you about Bermuda and all that. And he says to me, I've never met a guy who enjoys his job more than us.
Yeah, well.
Paul. He says, my goodness gracious. His in-laws were looking for your number. They came to Miami and they wanted to meet with you, but I got the message late because they are so wrapped up in this whole trip thing and they travel in bunches.
I'm going to tell you that life is unpredictable.
Is it?
It is.
You never know.
And the time to do it is
now.
And that is exactly what Wayne said yesterday when we talked about speaking your truth.
And
He
the only
said,
thing that
celebrate
stops
life.
is a little thing called money.
We talked about that
Yeah,
yesterday.
but spending money is...
I have the last 2 rhinestones to put on your crown right
Oh,
now.
God help us.
Oh, I
I
love
thought
it.
you were going to rhinestone some money.
You know,
for Paul.
spending money...
It's Paul's crown?
Is spending money. There's a right way of spending money and there's a wrong way of
Always.
spending money. Because I went on a cruise one time and I did it wrong, Paul.
What'd you do?
I booked it and I didn't look at the dates. It was 32 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on the cruise.
Where'd you go?
Bahamas.
Ooh,
32 degrees. 32 freaking
That was
degrees.
the only snowstorm in recorded history.
Fred,
Yeah, 'cause Freddie was on the ship.
I took Freddie with me. I took my son with me
Yeah.
because he was going through some things. And I said, let's just leave town. Let's just go.
Go.
We spent it on the ship playing every game because they have thousands of things you could do. We got first prize, we got trophies, we got banners, we bought us dinner. I mean, we were just ridiculous, him and I. We still had a ball.
You should take Freddie with you to the Hard Rock, to the Seminole Casino.
He's
We may
supposed to
never
be.
see you
He's
again.
supposed to be coming. You won't see us again. You won't. But he had a ball because there's so many different things to do. You just get up and go. And you're right. Life is unpredictable. You go on there, you come back married, dating, whatever. Freddie met 6 women on a ship. He picked up all these numbers. He got
Freddie,
all
we
these
got
digits.
standing room only.
I know we need more chairs.
We
a bigger
need more
ball.
cowbell.
All right, we're gonna have a singing piece.
Yes, give
Oh,
Paul
I
a
want
call.
to definitely hear that. I want that album.
561-232-2626, cruiseoptics.com. You want to go to commercial?
No,
bring it
no,
back?
let's just put it in
All
and go to
right,
commercial.
all right,
Now, did
we got Michelle in the house.
We have something.
Michelle,
queued
wait
up?
till you hear this.
You are in for a treat.
Michelle, come here. Because if you stand there, Dan will take you away.
We
Sit
need
over
you
there.
to hide with us.
Sit over there. I want you to hear this.
When we go to break, we'll finish.
Somebody get Michelle a rubber mustache so they don't know she's here. But I want you to hear this.
Because tomorrow we are here
Love your
for
pictures.
wine tasting and spirit tasting at the Heart of Delray Gallery.
Correct.
Our first event of the season kicking off at 1440 North Federal Highway, 6 o'clock.
6 to 9, and we are sold out.
Right.
That means come anyway. Wait in the parking lot. We may have a party in the park. But I want you to hear this because this young lady came to the gallery with her parents. They're sitting back there. Say hi,
Yesterday.
Mom and Dad.
Yes, I saw them.
And they sat down, they're waiting for the show. And the show was over. So I said, she tells me her daughter could sing. And I asked her, I says, can you sing good? She said, yeah. I said, prove it. And boom, here she is.
Here she is.
Okay.
Ted, you have something queued up? All right. The beautiful music
Are you ready?
of Kyla Healy.
Bésame,
Are we doing another song now?
bésame mucho.
already did this one, sorry.
It's okay.
tender, my one and only love. The shadows fall and spread their mystic charms in the hush of night while you're in my arms. I feel your lips so warm and tender, my one and only love. The touch of your hand is like heaven, a heaven that I've never known. The blush on your cheek whenever you speak tells me you are my own. You fill my eager heart with such desire. Every kiss you give sets my soul on fire. I give myself in sweet surrender, my one and only love. My one and only love.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Nick. I'm with Hey Mr. DJ Courtesy Limo. I service all of South Florida. We offer really great services. We offer DJ and limo service. When you book the DJ service through us, you get the courtesy limo for the entire day. My office number is 561-507-4376. Mention Yelp or Google, you get 15% additional savings. You can look me up on Yelp or Google under Hey Mr. DJ.
To make your meals pop. Don Pablo coffee growers and roasters have that special ingredient. That little bit of adventure in a bottle to take your dinner to the next level. So take a leap and try one of Don Pablo's fresh roasted specialty coffee meat wraps on your beef, chicken, or pork. You'll never go back to boring again. Go ahead, rub it on your meat. Sometimes you need to shake things up a bit, to be a little adventurous, to make your meals pop. Don Pablo coffee growers and roasters have that special ingredient. That little bit of adventure in a bottle to take your dinner to the next level. So take a leap and try one of Don Pablo's fresh roasted specialty coffee meat rubs on your beef, chicken, or pork. You'll never go back to boring again. Go ahead, rub it on your meat.
Dr. Lee of Boca Raton Acupuncture Clinic with a PhD in neuroscience. Her practice in acupuncture helps hormone balancing, total relaxation, diabetes, and inflammation. For additional questions or to schedule a free consultation, call Boca Raton Acupuncture Clinic at 617-817-19 in China. Call today for your free consultation at 617-817-1910.
About chaos. Was that a 10-minute break we took? I have to edit all
Well,
this.
you gotta edit all of that.
I got it, man. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. I was talking to singers, I'm talking to that general rap. You know something? We're gonna take them on the road.
Okay.
We're gonna do this show today.
Okay.
We're gonna make some noise.
Providing services for female homeless veterans.
I love that.
So proud of Captain. So proud.
Captain Tiffany, fantastic Tiffany.
I know.
She did a fantastic job. She's taken 9 years to get on this road, and she's finally,
God bless her.
finally gotten to the point where she should be. And we're gonna move that forward. We're gonna take this gentleman with us. You're gonna hear noise. I'm gonna make so much noise. They're gonna tell me to shut up. What?
You know, his sister's here also.
Huh?
Mitch's sister came in. We
Your
have so
sister's
many
here?
people here. I don't even know.
Mitch, you didn't introduce
She's
your
talking to
sister.
Tiffany.
What?
You
She
didn't
looks
introduce
right.
your sister.
She came up from
That's
Miami
the lady
Beach.
behind you.
His sister.
Sister.
My sister.
All right, guys, talk to the sister. How are you?
This is Life of the Party Productions in Miami Beach.
Oh, really?
Life of the Party Productions.
Wow, we should have had you on because we love the live, baby.
Have a seat. We'll give you a mic.
We put everybody on.
You got 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes.
I got 2 minutes. You don't know me very
2-minute
well.
warning,
baby.
go.
So, event can wait. Event don't start till you get there. You ever heard that saying? The party don't get started till you get there.
That's true.
Tiffany, great job. Robin Weiss, thank you, because this is the finished product. I just want you all to see that the queen has arrived.
Yeah, don't take it off.
Wait. Now we can all go like this. now I got to do my tricep exercises because that's all going to jiggle a
You
lot.
are
That's all I
not
can tell you.
gonna live this down. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I've got my table runner on too, so just in case you all need a little bling, a little uplift,
You got about 50 pounds of bling on you.
we can always offer some uplift at the cafe. I don't like that, Paul.
You ready for Halloween?
You know what? I'm going to go as a queen for Halloween. There you go.
There you
Karen.
go.
Thank you very
That's
much.
Halloween's coming to you.
That is such a reach.
Life of the party, is that what she called this one?
I don't know. Life of the Party
Life of the Party?
Productions.
And what does Life of the Party do?
Full event production, any events.
Talk into that mic.
Social soirees, commercial, corporate, bar mitzvahs, weddings, basically anything the client pays for. We do full planning, production, decor, design, you name it.
You do it on spot or in studio?
I'm
They
sorry?
they create the events.
You create the events?
We create the events, we brand the events, we bring it from start to fruition, all the way through. It could be a month worth of planning, 10 days worth of planning, or a year and a half worth of
How
planning.
about 6? We've got an event next Friday in our North Miami studio.
Yeah, North Miami studio. We're introducing the cafe
How
down in
about,
Miami.
yeah, I'm sorry,
Well,
8 days.
That's down by me.
Yeah,
There in
North Miami.
Yeah.
North Miami?
Mhm.
Where the highway turns into north and south. I don't even know what they call that.
Okay.
Miami Gardens Drive and then up by the feeder road is what I think we did.
Whatever
Okay.
she said.
Yep, that's my neck of the woods.
That's where we're going. Now, I used to work down there, so
Yeah.
I'm very familiar
That's
with
out
the place
west,
down
isn't
there.
it?
Yeah.
It's off at
It's right off of
95.
95.
Oh, okay.
But the nice thing about that whole idea is that we created something called Fuego, which is the Latino sister station of the Brooklyn Cafe.
Right.
And we're going Latino style in Miami.
That's the only way to go.
Ramon, you speak Spanish?
No.
All right.
But I know you're going to be in Miami. That I
Vamos a estar en Miami.
English. We've got Ramona here. She brought lunch a little bit late, but she provided lunch from Ramona's Italian Eatery, which is in West Boca, which is truly delicious. It's a dairy restaurant, a vegetarian restaurant.
Oh, wow.
We did a location shoot from there a couple weeks ago, and Ramona comes to us. Happy New Year to you, Ramona.
What?
And I'm going to tell you, every time
Take it
Ramona
off?
is in the
Fix it?
house,
Okay.
it gets packed.
Right?
must
Today
bring a
is no
party.
exception.
I know. I was. Ooh.
I know. It's like the
I
voice
was
of God.
walking
is
in,
spoken.
and the lady in the art gallery says to me, "Oh, so you're Ramona? What'd you bring today?"
Is that what she said?
Yeah, that's what she said to me. I was
Tell
like,
her-
"Wow."
Tell her, don't worry about it, you can't have none.
I was gonna bring pasta, but I figured it would get all over the place.
Well, then you should bring it.
Next time.
Yeah, bring it next time, because I clean up. He doesn't. He leaves.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah, so today
and
I
they're
bought-
laughing because they know it's true. He's like, I gotta go to NN, I got a show. And he goes, where you been? Cleaning.
Speechless.
I know, it's one of those days.
Listen, in my world, in the Bronx, that kind of ice cream cone is what I had to have.
That was
I
my
love those.
favorite.
That
Right?
is-
Those
you
are
remember
really
that?
good.
In the day?
Yeah. In the day.
In the day when we used to eat those, there was strawberry shortcake.
That's right.
That's what it was called.
That's right.
That was, and they made them in chocolate also, but
Right.
I love the
And
strawberry
it was in a
ones.
white
This
package with
eclair,
blue.
the eclair that's good humor. So
Good
apparently
humor.
good humor was your way.
That's right. Your humor was my friend. I used
It
to say,
was?
ding, 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 ding,
Ding, ding, ding, right.
I used to ring the bell and I used to tell him, "Ah!" He used to throw me $1.
We've got Stan, his wife
Right.
Kathy,
Right,
with
right,
us,
right.
Slutsky, and they create this magnificent artwork. So thank you to Rachel for bringing them forward. And of course,
Hey, Rachel, not
Dawn
for nothing.
DeBook is with us.
Rachel, do you sleep? Do you ever sleep?
Sleep? What is that?
3 o'clock in the morning, you're sending me
That's
messages?
right. 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
She
I'm
was
always
sending me
on.
messages at 3 or 4
goodness.
o'clock in the morning. Do you know that I got up to answer? And I
Did you
says-
really?
I said, should I answer her?
2
What,
a.m.
a
this
text?
morning, I
A
got a
text?
message.
That's right. I'm up. I'm a
She
late
doesn't
night
sleep.
person.
Rachel Galvin is with us, so
Yes.
thank you for reaching out and bringing Stan, his lovely wife. We've got Dawn DeMarco Book with us. It's a day of creativity, is all I can tell you.
Dawn
From
DeBook.
Robin, we've got Dawn DeBook, your snort partner,
And the snorter.
and the beautiful artwork.
And the reason, because you guys probably don't know, but this Dawn DeMarco is the president of the
Snort Club.
and she actually will
Proud
do
about-
that.
proud about that,
She's
too.
actually going to be doing that throughout the
The
show.
snorting.
So
Okay.
Don't let it throw you.
If I drink, I snort more, though.
No, I just want you to
Oh, we gotta get something for you. We've got
I don't know
Nicole
what
and
it
New
is.
Girl and Teddy on the board. You guys are great. We've got our full production studio. Evelyn, we threw you right in on camera. She's been here for about 30 seconds, so
Yeah.
great job you're doing
Wow.
on camera
Right.
3.
We're going to introduce our woman as well, because she's going to be joining the team.
A new
helping us down.
producer, absolutely, down in our Miami, our Latino market, as well as up here in Boca Raton.
A little bit of love. Okay, so where are we going from here?
Let's chit chat with Dawn a second. What's going on with you?
Keep it busy.
You've got some big things going on.
Right, yes. So hopefully in the next couple weeks I'm going to be able to come back and tell you all about it.
Well, you have a big event coming up. Sparkle of Life. Aren't you doing with Uffizi?
I know, that's actually, are you guys coming?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
He doesn't know. We'll chit chat about that.
Okay,
Oh.
so yeah, I'm going to.
So tell us about your event.
Well, it's not my event. I'm just going.
Oh,
I want to
okay.
see it.
Okay.
It's actually October 14th. It's at Arturo's in Boca Raton on Federal Highway. You do need to call to make a reservation, but they're actually doing an unveiling of a room that they've restored. And don't ask me.
In Florence.
Live. It's going to be live simulcast to Arturo's, and that's why Lisa Marie wanted you guys to come so you could film it. And it's going to be at 11:30 to.
What day is this?
It's a Monday, October 14th.
We're going to be in Florence to Boca if we can talk to Arturo's and see.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be amazing to have you guys there, and she would love you there. She's going to be in Florence though. Lisa
We're all
Marie.
excited. I know there's so much bling.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. That thing is dangerous.
It's
That's
like the mama
dangerous.
bear to this.
But this is my OG. I just want everyone to know this was the first one that Dawn DeBook created for me when we moved into this studio. So
Do me a
this is
favor.
my OG.
Put that down, please.
I'm
No,
gonna-
not that one. That one.
But you know, people call in and they say, "Can you make a wish? Can you help heal me?" So we're gonna make this into like a
A box,
fundraiser.
yeah.
We're gonna put in like a crystal, not a
Very
crystal,
nice.
but a plexiglass to raise money to give back to other people.
I love that.
And
Because-
you rub it and you get a wish.
You love rubbing.
Like a genie wand.
You rub it.
That's the part I like. No, you don't rub the wand. You rub this part that we're gonna have in the box. A lot of DNA.
Nice job, Tiffany.
Bye,
Thank you so much.
Tiffany. Nice to
Spectacular.
meet you.
I like the way
She salutes.
she
She's
salutes us.
amazing. She's amazing.
Yes, she is. Thank you.
Really impressive.
She's on a roll.
Deep breath. So you've got that event going on. What's
Yes,
happening with
ma'am.
Sparkle of Life?
I'm going to have an open house on November 13th from
What, you're
like
selling your
5.
house?
No. Jewelry. I'm going to show my jewelry.
From your house?
Yeah.
November when?
From your house?
Yeah, I'm going to
I've never
invite
heard of
some-
that.
Yeah.
Have you
'cause
done that before?
I don't want to do like a big event.
I can
try
tell
and
you all,
sell
don't follow me to Dawn's house.
Don't follow you anyway.
Right, Teddy's laughing.
Don't follow her.
Yeah,
Teddy's
when
still in
I
the wrong
send
parking
you
lot.
directions, follow them.
Yeah,
because Google Maps has no clue how to get to
When
my
is
place,
this?
and it's the easiest
Miracle
place to
League.
get to.
Miracle League. We went following this one. She was still in the parking lot. There was another parking lot, and we were never in there by the field.
Yeah, no.
Don't follow this one.
because the Queen has a driver usually.
Yeah, because the Queen is she's an Uber driver. Did you know that Dawn's job was
Uber?
Yeah.
She's an Uber driver for her. She flunked.
Tell us when your event is.
November 13th. It's going to be a Wednesday from 5 to 7:30, and it'll benefit the Rosie Foundation. And then I'm actually going up to New Jersey for the MFL, Madeline Fedini-Laray's Foundation, which is cancer research, the end of October. So I'll be in Jersey.
You're a Jersey girl. Like
And Dawn makes, if you don't
Like
know
New Girl.
Sparkle of Life
Yeah, New
jewelry,
Girl.
you need to check it out. The most spectacular jewelry.
God bless you.
And percentage always goes back to the Rosie Foundation or
And other
another
foundations,
charity
yeah.
foundation that you're working with. But truly just beautiful. You saw Robin, the Queen of Sparkle,
Oh my
defer
God.
to you. She said, I craft, she says, but what Dawn creates in jewelry
Right.
is really, truly amazing.
That's so kind of
The
her.
piece that you have on
Yes.
was one of Dawn's pieces, is one of Dawn's pieces.
Not the Buddha, but the chain.
The chain.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody talks about the chain.
It's all about the chain. God bless you.
Bless you.
Absolutely beautiful. Let's get into some art.
Welcome
Okay.
to
You look so from, I know, we'd be really,
I almost ate one of those.
But I have to tell you that all of this, like, we have to eat the real thing before he creates this thing.
that's a good idea, that's a good
Yes.
plan.
It's a great plan.
This
It's
is
a
how we
great
got this.
plan. It's a great
You know,
plan.
you can actually open up a mobile ice cream store, and
Right.
you'll make a fortune because everybody looking at this. This is bringing back memories when I was a kid.
That was my favorite ice
Nostalgic
cream,
is
right?
the
was
word.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good word. And is
tell
that why you
us.
created it?
Yes, I created it to make money.
Well, that's a good thing too.
And people that are our age are very nostalgic, and surprising to me, they buy it.
It isn't surprising. I think it's unbelievable form of art.
It is. My gallery in downtown Delray sells this one especially more so than
Really?
the Oreos or the
Oreos.
chocolate covered ones.
Oreos with milk.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this?
This type of work about 10 years. Other work about 40 years.
So you've always been an artist?
Ever since my mother dropped me on my head when I was a youth.
And how did you come up with this idea?
Just out of nostalgic, as the gentleman mentioned, Freddie, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But you know
People-
what, though? Let me just say something. He really started out doing geometrics, and his geometrics are all hard edge. They're beautiful. But then all of a sudden, he went from that to doing this, and it's absolutely amazing how this has really taken off. So he's in a couple galleries, and he's also doing a benefit up in Jupiter. They're doing a benefit for a food bank, and the theme is food and the sweet things. So
Wow.
It's called Share the Bounty.
share the bounty.
Really?
It's share the bounty.
And
Yes.
tell us how you work with Stan. You can sit next to Ramona because we get, well, just put you on camera.
Little did I know I was going to be on camera today, but I help with publicity for Stan. I found out about him through a fellow artist, and I thought his work was spectacular, and I wanted to eat it right off the wall of his home studio. And his story is so interesting. So, like he said, he has this art event coming up November 8th, correct?
Correct.
On the this
Yes.
reception, right? So
Right.
I thought it was great. So I
It
thought
is
it
great.
went,
It,
Yep.
Not only is it great, it has a lot of memories. It stirs a lot of memories. The war stories that have come out, because guys love war stories. You ever seen a group
My
of guys?
dad was notorious for his stories.
I mean,
about
that's what
going
it's
overseas.
about. My kids, my two boys, when they come down, and now because Freddie's Mr. Suave, you know, they'll have a brandy or something, or scotch, and then we'll have war stories about everything that happened in the past. But this is what it brings up. Memories.
It
of
really
that.
does. It
Mhm.
really does.
Now, what
Yeah.
other things you have? The Oreos, you have this. What other creative things? And which is your best? Which is the one you like the
We
most?
have these. Look at these.
I love my candies.
How about the
Okay.
bagel?
I do
And
bagels.
sushi?
I do pizza.
Well, who's this guy? Sponge
You
SquarePants?
remember that guy?
Yes.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Right. He has a whole wall of that, of Spider-Man, of Hello Kitty. So all of the ones, actually all of those, they're novelty, but they are sold by the Good Humor, today still.
Rachel, show him a picture of me driving the Good Humor
Oh,
truck.
the good, yes.
Which is spectacular.
You
If
have
in the
it.
good-
You have it
we
right
here.
there.
You in the Good Humor truck?
So he actually did when he was like 16
Yeah,
driving
there it
the
is.
Now
Good
that
Humor
Good
truck.
Humor truck was when they made them smaller, because in the day it was the big box truck like
That's
Mr.
right.
Softy.
That's right.
That was first. That one lasted till I was about 11, and then they started sending. And then they started sending this bad boy out.
You've earmarked your age based on the Good Humor truck?
Yeah. And then they started sending this bad boy.
Right.
And he didn't have all the ice creams I wanted. So I called him a jip, and he didn't sell me any ice
Which
cream.
was your favorite ice cream from the ice cream truck?
You're looking right at it.
That strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, that one.
Or the chocolate eclair. Okay.
The chocolate eclair.
Yeah, but this was the bad boy because my
What about
sister.
the Nutty Buddies?
No, I didn't do that.
Really?
I love those
When
too.
the ice cream sat at the bottom of the cone,
yeah.
you know, at the very last bite was all the melted ice cream at the tip of the cone.
There's too many peanut butters in that. I
Oh,
like
the
this.
nuts.
Are there still ice cream trucks?
Yes.
Where? Here?
Very few. Very
In
few.
Florida?
Yeah, if
Yes.
you go to certain neighborhoods, you can hear them driving
What
around.
neighborhood?
Yeah.
Which one?
Ones that have little kids.
Not the gated community you live in, I can
Yeah.
tell you that one.
Okay, give me a neighborhood. I want to go.
They have
I'm
them
going to go
for
with
schools,
this
too.
gentleman. I bet you I get all the ice cream for free.
There's a bunch in Lake Worth. Yeah. And you can rent a truck too. I've had neighbors rent ice cream
There you
trucks
go.
to come into our neighborhood for parties.
You know this?
Right.
Never
Yes.
You can rent an
You look
ice
for the
cream
boost
truck.
No, I'm just saying. I thought they stopped doing ice cream.
No, there
trucks.
is, there's a gentleman that actually does have the Good Humor. So if you're having a party or something and you want to have, he drives the Good Humor truck, you pay him a flat fee and he will, and then you just go and he has
You know
all
him?
the, I do, yes,
Oh,
I
we
do.
need to call him after the show.
Okay,
I need
really?
my good humor.
Okay, really?
And if you know
I
White
do.
Castle, let me know also.
I don't know White
That would
Castle.
be
And all of these, you can
Okay.
hang them on the wall. Even the tray of candies I see has hooks on
Right,
the back. So everything
absolutely,
can be hung. It does not have to be on the
absolutely.
table.
That is correct.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Put it
He
on your
does
refrigerator.
donuts. We have donuts. Our house, if you walked into our house, every part of the wall, every wall is covered with food.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
normally in a home, you have a piece of artwork here and you have a piece of artwork there. But in our house,
It's everywhere.
we have everywhere. And you know what? When a piece is missing or a piece is sold, I'm like, I miss it. I really do. I don't even mind it. It's really fun.
Let me quote Rachel. Rachel said, when she walked into our house, it looked like she walked into Willy Wonka factory.
Yeah.
I would love to live in one of those.
Well, Rachel, let me ask you, what about Stan's work made it stand out enough that you wanted to help represent him?
Well, it's got this pop art quality about it, and it's larger than life. And like you said, it's
Literally,
delicious
yeah.
looking. Like it's different than anything I've ever seen. It really has a quality that's different than any normal painting or anything. It's 3D, and it stands out to me.
I love it. I love it. It's a different form of art and have a different
Yes.
delivery, and it affects everybody differently.
Right.
Absolutely.
And
They're
happy
young.
memories.
They're youngins, so they don't relate.
They don't know
to
it. They
this
really
stuff.
don't. Right.
And that's a shame because, and I try to tell my kids, now that you have your own kids, you should have old school in you. Keep that tradition.
Yeah.
I don't know old
Absolutely.
school. That's why they need grandparents to help
Yeah,
create the old
I'm
school.
not taking them on a cruise. Forget about that.
Oh,
Teach
well.
about ice cream.
I didn't know this gentleman existed.
Get an ice cream
And you
truck.
go to Lake Worth and you can still see the trucks.
Take Rowan and Joey
Right.
for ice cream.
I never. Now, do they have a Mr. Softy or they have to go?
I
to-
love
I don't
Mr.
know.
Softy.
I don't know if they have Mr. Softy.
You know what happened to the Mr. Softy company, right?
No,
What?
what?
Remember they had the murderer who was Mr. Softy and
No.
he killed children.
No.
and everything?
Really?
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
what happened, and the whole Softy thing went.
Have you ever noticed
I didn't hear- I
behind
never heard
every
that.
great male artist is his wife?
Because the artist may be hands, but the artist is the brains.
And we know this from working with all the
Very
artists
good.
here
He
at the
agrees.
Well,
Gallery.
you know what?
I
It's
agree
really the
100%.
truth. It's really the truth. We're the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
I'm very, very, very. I like to be in the background. I never like to be in the center of attention, ever, ever, ever. And him as an artist really does.
You
Stan
believe her?
loves doing that.
I don't believe her
loves to
either.
talk about his art, and I just like.
What'd she say?
No.
She'd like to be.
Let me be frank with you.
No.
Or be
We're
Stan.
friendly with you.
She wasn't telling you the truth.
I
You could
really
hear
am.
it with your own ears.
No, I can talk a one-on-one. I have a very hard time talking like in a big group of people.
So you got about 60,000 people watching you right now. So
Oh,
I just-
really?
yeah,
Oh, well,
I-
okay.
I
Well, tell
don't
them,
know.
Kathy.
Oh, my gosh.
Kathy, tell them you go to work every day, you leave me alone.
I do.
You come home and dinner's ready because I do the cooking.
That's
Really?
right. He does the cooking and the shopping.
I'm
And
the
the
food
artist,
man.
though.
And
He
the
does.
shopping.
He's the food man.
I'm the food
Yes,
man.
he has the routine because he gets up in the morning,
It's real easy.
you know, and then he starts his day when I'm getting ready to leave. He is in our garage is our studio. That's where he's at. So he's always there. He has a whole routine that he does. 11 o'clock he stops. He has lunch, and then he gets ready and he goes and he plays gin at our clubhouse, and then he comes back.
That's while my paint is drying.
Why?
I play gin for 3 hours. When
Right,
I come
sounds like
home,
a
Then he
good
comes
life.
home and he
Dry.
makes dinner.
Have you always been a professional artist?
ever since my
this is
mother.
what you always
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Always.
Yes, but I think he really enjoyed it more and really got involved when we moved here and when our children were grown. Because when our children were younger, he was busy working. He was in the grocery business, but he always had hands of gold. You know
He
how
was
some
in the
people.
grocery business.
Yes, he was.
Foodie. I'm a
He was a foodie.
I can see
He
that.
was a
Food has
foodie.
been your life.
Yes.
It's amazing, but watch this, Kathy. Tell them about the Arts District I started
Watch
He
this,
did.
Kathy.
in downtown
He
Hollywood
did. He started
in 1980
1983.
Hollywood,
we moved,
Florida, California?
Yes,
Hollywood,
in
Florida.
Hollywood. Him and another artist by the name of David Maxwell actually rented a space with their own money, and they invited local artists to come who really
Thousands of
never
artists.
really would display
Wow.
their artwork to come and exhibit. And so once a month in downtown in downtown Hollywood, they would have an art opening. They would have musicians, you know, and they would have the different restaurants would be open. It was once a month. So he was really very instrumental in doing
And
it.
now it's grown tremendously in downtown Hollywood.
It has.
And that's all because of you.
Well,
I'd have to say a lot of it.
yeah, I
is
think
because
some of it. Some of it.
I have
Well,
to say
some
it's
of it.
because of you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, water's wet, and that's what it
It
is.
was much bigger when I was there. Politics got involved.
Right.
They raised the meters 5 times the amount. You can't
Right.
park on the boulevard. They chased the
They did
artists
in
away.
Delray. I mean,
Rumors
it's
started that
Right.
the artists were smoking joints. Big deal. So they chased a lot of the artists away.
Right.
Now, rumor is that the joints are going to be legal, so bigger.
That's right.
They're going to tax that.
That's
They're gonna tax
right.
all of that too.
That's
Just
right.
ahead of myself.
Do you ever make a
Right.
pizza? Have you ever done pizza in
Yeah, he
art?
does pizza.
He has
Yeah,
a
I have
pizza on the wall
2
with
big pizzas.
pepperoni.
What do you think,
A
Ramona?
big
Ramona.
pizza.
I already spoke to him.
I know. So what are
Ramona.
you thinking,
A
Ramona?
little too big for me, but maybe we could work something out.
I think you have big wall space.
I do.
I think it's we bring all these artists that he talks about. We bring them all back. You know, in New York City, they had the graffiti museum.
Yep.
Because they could not overcome graffiti on subways.
Right.
They came out with that
So
paint.
embrace it, yeah?
They came out with that paint, and the graffiti used to melt. And then they came out with a pen that it
Right.
couldn't get rid of it. So they opened up the graffiti museum. If you're a graffiti artist, if you promised not to tag, you got into the museum. And some of the artists that came out of there
Amazing.
were
Amazing. Amazing.
$multi-million they're making.
Oh my
Right.
God!
I worked
Ramona.
at Carvel in the East Village
You
when I was
did?
yes, I did. I had a lot of fun doing it too. But we had somebody who wrote on cakes in graffiti. So like
Really?
we cornered the market on that, and people would love it. It was so cool. It was so different than
We have
anything
to
else.
make a pizza, graffiti pizza,
We could do anything.
edible graffiti pizza.
Okay.
You can because they put our picture on a cake.
On an edible,
And it was
absolutely.
edible.
Right.
Yeah.
They have them at donuts now, you know, Dunkin' Donuts. I hate to plug them, but Dunkin' Donuts now, they have where you can have your picture on it.
Really?
You can have different images on it. Do you know this is a new
You
thing?
knew this?
Did you
knew
know this?
and you
This
didn't
is
tell me
like,
about it?
I just found this out.
What's the matter with you?
So,
It's
So
crazy.
you can
thanks for
wind
the
up.
surprise. We have a package coming. Speaking about personalized food things.
They'll put your picture on a donut and you'll wind up eating
happened?
yourself.
We
Yeah.
have something coming. Nothing
When is it
happened.
Nothing.
coming? It's a surprise. It's fine.
Oh.
It's-
You
it
have
should
to
be here in
tune
a
in to
week.
Wait.
find out.
A week.
Wow,
week?
really? Donuts? What do we got coming?
It's a surprise.
Surprise! I love surprises. Now I'm gonna have to dress up. What are we doing for Halloween?
I'm gonna be queen.
I want to be.
There you go.
I want to be a strawberry bar.
Okay.
Bet I will make you that costume.
I want. Yeah, you will.
Done.
I will.
Let's go to commercial break.
We're gonna come.
When we come back, more with Dawn DeMarco book, the beautiful artwork of Stan Slutsky. We're going to talk to Ramona a little bit, see what's going on at Ramona's Italian Eatery. And The next segment will be brought to you by MobiPop. Does your business MobiPop? Stay tuned, and we will be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself, give yourself the chance to be heard, and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800. Come sail away with us on a 7-night cruise to the Western Caribbean, sailing March 7th, 2020. Join us aboard the beautifully renovated Celebrity Equinox with ports including Key West, Puerto Costamaya, Mexico, Cozumel, and Georgetown, Grand Cayman. Call Paul Badiato at 561-232-2626 and book by August 30th, 2019 to receive a discount of $400 off a cabin for two. Call Paul today and ask for the Sail Away with the Brooklyn Cafe Celebrity Caribbean. 561-232-2626, cruiseoptics.com.
Welcome back to the show, part 2, which is 3 minus 2 equals 4, minus 2 is 2.
5 or million parts here. So this segment brought to you by MobiPop. Does your business MobiPop? And there you have it. So take out your phone, start a new text message, type in 55312, and in the message, type in CAFE, C-A-F-E.
And that comes up.
And you will get a link. Click on that link and you will get the Brooklyn Cafe Show
did
card
that.
on MobiPop.
You did it?
I did.
Did it
I
work?
was watching you guys. Yeah, now I got
And
it.
it works.
Yeah.
Get your MobiPop on, and this package. Now, we have an artist here who does very similar to you. He has these little boxes and things, and I asked him to do a MobiPop deal.
He does
So,
mobiles.
yes, he does mobiles. That's
Like
it.
that.
Oh,
And I want him to do
Mobile.
I want him to do a
Yeah,
cafe
MobiPop.
mobile. Now I'm thinking
Puerto Rican.
you could put. Yeah, I don't speak.
Very good.
My English is not very sexy. Now, what we could do is you see these pieces you have here, and you could put the company, like you could put the cafe piece on something like this in blue and everything else. It will become dynamic. I mean, as you can see, we're surrounded in an art gallery.
Certainly
Right.
are.
This is actually pencil.
Oh, you're kidding.
That's fabulous.
Jay Harmon did both of
Jay
these
Harmon.
pieces.
Amazing.
That is pencil. And listen, if you're watching this and you want to buy this, give me a call. Because I
Right.
told him that if he does, if we sell it, we put another new one in there.
Right.
And every month we're changing. So Jay Harmon is the
Beautiful.
Spotlight Artist of the Month
Isn't
at
that
the Brooklyn
amazing?
Cafe in the heart of Delray
Yes.
Gallery.
And you see the hands, which is the hardest thing? You ever notice that when they do hands, they're like gorilla hands? He's
Right.
actually
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He
Yeah.
sits there and watches his phone and draws for 3 days on a hand.
I bet.
I love her bicep muscle. I think it's just unbelievable
It's
what
beautiful.
he did.
Oh, yeah. I wish I
Truly
had
I love,
amazing.
I love the wrinkle on her arm.
That's it. And you're just not being nice.
I'm not. I'm excited.
He's a little jealous.
I'm excited. Yeah,
of all my bling.
The hardest features are the man's face.
Is it? That's why he. Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
He looks like a young. What's the name of the
He's
guy?
very
He looks like a
good-looking.
young prince, doesn't he?
You think?
Who?
Yeah, remember Prince?
Oh, you mean Prince the singer? Prince.
Prince the singer?
Prince
Prince?
the singer, yeah.
I'm
Doesn't
glad
he?
Kathy's
what?
so
No,
shy.
not Prince.
I don't know who Prince.
I just want to welcome
No.
the Kathy. No, no,
The
Prince.
Kathy
No.
Shiner show?
No.
The Kathy Shiner?
That is no.
And do you know that the
Julio
lady?
Iglesias.
Oh, please. Do you know that the
That's
lady?
how it looks. It
Okay.
doesn't look like.
Do you know the lady on the
Prince.
left over here with
She's
the
gorgeous.
with the? This is Dawn. He got Dawn's picture. He put a hat on it and lips. He promised me the secrecy, but I'm putting it out there. It's true.
Really?
Look at the face.
Really?
It's true.
Oh, it
story.
could be.
like
It could be.
Dawn.
Yes,
It's
it
her.
does.
Thank you.
It really
The
does.
shy one comes forward. It's true.
Really?
When you see Jay, ask him.
I'm going to do
You
just
say,
that.
and I want you to say, Freddie said. And watch what you
It does look like your nose, though.
It's you. I asked him to do your face, and he had to cover it because he never got your permission. And there you have it. And you
And
always
there you
wearing
have
the red
it.
lipstick.
Life according to Freddie. Give us a call, 888-994-4995 for any questions.
Wow.
Ramona, what's happening at, I'm sorry, you're eating. Ramona's
Put the
Italian
camera on her
Eatery.
real quick.
I know you're open today because it's in between holidays, so today you happen to be open.
We're open today, we're open Sunday and Monday, and then we're closed Tuesday and Wednesday again.
It's a very
And then
busy
we'll
month for
open
you.
Thursday. It's very busy, yeah, and then after that, the season, after all the holidays, the season will start, and things will start picking up, and it'll be, take so much
Non-stop.
pressure off of me.
Tell us some about the menu items you have at Ramona's.
We have breakfast omelets, and we don't charge for like the stuffing. It's like $9.50 for an omelet. It comes with potatoes, and you could get like cheese inside or vegetables inside, whatever. And then we have the pizza, like I always bring, and we have calzones. We have a vegetarian burger. We're going to start with the hot dogs, everything vegetarian. We're going to, we have fish. We're very well known for our salmon, Chilean sea bass.
The fish
trout.
was delicious. When we were
Yeah.
there, right, we had fish on the set, we
Mhm.
had pizza.
The pizzas, did I?
Yeah, but the pizza's one of our biggest sellers. You know, we do a lot of birthday parties. I just received a phone call to do something down in Del Rey, and I'm trying to figure out if I got it from the show or from somebody else. So I haven't asked her yet.
Okay.
Ask her because I will lay 50 to 1 that you got to.
I think so. I really
so
do.
many people are talking about what you do with the food. That they keep asking when you're coming back. I said, I don't know. I don't know when she's coming back.
Dawn always texts me. She says, "What day you coming this week?" I said Thursday.
But it's,
and
it's
we always
amazing.
have an open house for Ramona, and it's a great location if you live in West Boca, if you live in Delray, Central Boca.
That's right, yeah.
So easy to find right off of Lyons Road in Kimberly. So she's between Lyons and 441, between Glades and Yamato. Beautiful area. You can't miss
Yes,
it.
I
You know
do.
exactly where it is,
I know
right?
exactly where
I
it's
have,
at.
I have a website. It's Ramona's Italian
Eatery.
Eatery. So you can go on. There's a coupon there for $9.95 for a calzone this month. So please come in. And we also have like 2 slices of pizza and a soda for $5, and we have $15 lunch specials. That's with
2
a soup or a
slices
salad. Yeah.
For $5.
For $5.
I haven't seen that in a long. 2
You
slices.
want to go
of
for
something.
lunch?
I
Wait,
haven't
how do
seen-
you like
Bring it here.
I haven't seen a price like that for $5 since I was in New York.
No, I don't. I have this thing. I want to make money, like the gentleman here said. I do. But when I first came down to Florida, I was looking how much people were charging, especially for kosher food. They were just charging so much money, and it was just like so ridiculous. And I understand that everything had to be shipped from New York. And I said, if I ever open up a restaurant, I'm going to charge the same prices as they charge in Brooklyn, and I'm going to be fair to my customers, because to me that's important. That's
Let me
really
ask
one
you
of the
about
most
that.
important.
Is that why kosher food is so expensive? Now, I understand the meat side, but the dairy side, why does it have to be more money?
Well, now there's a lot of distributors in Florida, so it's not as much. But people aren't lowering their prices; they're raising their prices.
Kosher cheese, kosher flour?
Of course, flour is to flour. We use the same
Well, that's
flour.
what I'm
We use
saying.
all Trump's flour. We go to the same supermarket as everybody else for certain items. The only thing different is our cheese. And we don't use meat, basically. That's really it. The consumer would not know the difference.
You never know.
You
Because
can't-
this is
you
really
not
just
know.
a dairy vegetarian
That's all it
restaurant. There
is.
is no difference.
Well, what about the sauce? The sauce is different.
No, it's the same
No, it's
sauce.
tomato
we make
sauce.
our own sauce with fresh basil.
Yeah, but you
and-
make your own sauce. It's not the same sauce.
No, we make our own, but
Right.
anybody could, it's not like it's kosher.
Yeah, but Ramona, the difference
Can you say
is
kosher?
no. The difference is that you make your sauce.
Oh, yeah, everything we
That
do
is
is
the
fresh.
secret to pizza.
Of course.
Now,
that's
I
right.
know other pizza joints that I
And
go
the
to.
dough, and the dough.
And the dough, Remy.
The dough is real because the way the dough it makes a lot of it affects the pizza a lot.
But it's funny because your dough is actually like a New York pizza. You ever gone down here and you find a pizza and they're always flat? I think you like flat pizza, right?
The crunchy kind.
It's
Yeah.
flat. I pay
Yeah.
extra to get some oomph into it. I said, get a little
Get a
oomph in
little
the pizza.
fluff in the pizza.
From
Well,
Brooklyn.
You can't put two pieces together. We were watching a movie the other day. I told Linda, look, he has two slices, one on top of the other. That's
John
the way we used
Travolta.
to eat it. But this was a different movie. That's the way we used to eat it. But when it's too flat, it breaks like a cardboard.
Yeah, no, this is a good crust.
It's horrible.
Here's our Instagram post for who's ever doing social media. Sauce. How do you
Right.
say sauce?
What's wrong with
It's-
sauce?
Sauce.
It's
Spell
a New
it.
York thing.
Spell it.
Sauce.
Sauce.
As source.
Is it
Sauce.
SOU or SAU?
SAU.
Your crown taking the oxygen out of your
We're
brain.
going to put
Take
a poll
it
on
easy.
social media. Is it sauce or is it sauce?
I don't care what
It's
it is.
sauce.
I say it's sauce.
Sauce.
Is it tomato or
It's
tomato?
not. It's
But that's
not
what I
New
love
York.
about being from Brooklyn. It's about
Right.
the sauce.
It's when you have a couple of drinks and you get sauced.
Yes, sauce is right.
Tequila is the word.
Yes,
No,
it's the
tequila.
worst.
We have a Latino saying which I can't say on the air for tequila. We'll talk to you after.
Well, you don't know from tequila or tequila and the shofar from the New Year, but someone sent out the card you sent was hilarious for the New Year with the apple dropping.
Mhm.
Someone
Oh, I
else
sent it to you.
posted tequila gadol, this whole thing about
Oh, yeah,
tequila.
tequila,
Instead of tequila, which
It's a
is
word,
shofar.
it's a
Tequila.
word when they blow the shofar.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Tequila.
doesn't know what a shofar is, but
Did you
The
say
ram-
chauffeur?
Shofar.
Not the guy
No,
who drives.
no. Follower,
It's
the
from a
shofar.
ram.
Just say somebody's blowing the chauffeur.
No.
that's
I
why-
swear to God,
Chauffar.
he just said that. That's what
No,
he
he
said.
said chauffeur too, so
He
no,
said
okay.
blowing the chauffeur. I
They
said
do
what?
that.
And then they
No.
get mad at me.
And that-
Did you hear what he said?
They only do it during the high holidays. That's why I wanted to
See,
Blowing the
drive.
chauffeur?
We're not Jewish, so we don't know that.
I can be Jewish.
Freddie.
I like this.
That's why I wanted to drive the car.
And I want to be in the trunk with you. Wow, this is, is that a Jewish trick
All
or
right.
a
Freddie, I was with you. I'm thinking, what the heck?
You heard it too, right? Because I saw your eyes cross. I said, what?
Tomorrow we do High Holy Days 101, and I'm going to bring it. You're going to bring the shofar? She's going to bring in hers to blow it.
You're going to, what?
Yeah.
It's a horn?
Again.
It's a ram's. It's actually a ram's.
thought it was
It's
a
a ram's horn.
Maybe it's mine to get my husband
Do
to
you
come
blow
down
it?
and blow it. He blows a beautiful shofar.
I'm sure he does.
What's his name?
I better watch my language on this
Who
show.
is-
Freddie.
What's his name?
What's his name?
I love that. Okay, let's
No,
post that
really.
on social media.
Oh my
Blood the
gosh.
shofar. What's his name?
I got to adjust my
That's
gun.
that's hilarious.
It's a little crooked.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious.
Why are you turning red?
Because you're just so funny.
Yeah, wait, I heard him say that. I don't know.
I'm totally with
I'll
Freddie.
verify it.
Yeah.
Freddie, we're
I'll
going to bring
repeat
you over
it
to our
again.
He
side.
should have his own show.
Not
I
I.
tell you. You should.
No,
No,
I'm
no.
very
You're
quiet.
hilarious. Just bring your mouth.
No, you know, it's very interesting because we are Jewish. And when our daughter was getting married, because I never know what he's going to say, so, and he was making a toast, and all I could say was like, just
Let's get this
enjoy.
Please, God.
Just enjoy. I never know what's going to come out of his
Tequila
mouth.
does it to me every
So what
time.
did
Ah,
he say?
scary,
What
huh?
did he say? Anything?
I don't even remember.
I do not have a filter system.
He does not.
I
He
love
really
that
doesn't.
about you. I don't have one either.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Have you met my partner, Freddie?
Yeah, but sometimes I become crude, vulgar,
But it's all in love.
uncouth, and it's funny. It's all done in humor.
That's right. People
Not-
shouldn't get so tight.
That's true.
I love it.
I'll
Love the
drink to
chauffeur.
that.
All you want, baby. Make no difference to me.
Do you have an event coming up, or how can people find your artwork?
Well, my PR person can tell you, but I have to correct something. This piece here does bring nostalgic to you, but
Yes,
I
it
had
does.
a couple in my house the other day, and they bought one of those and a box of candy, and he would only call them Pops. He would never call it or name what we know it is. He called it a pop. So I'm going to change my wording. It is now not a good humor. It's
Strawberry,
a
it's a
pop.
pop.
It's a pop.
It's a pop.
But you know why we
That's
don't call it
today.
pop? Remember in the round days, they were round things and you pushed it up the stick and the
I
stem?
know
Yeah.
those,
That
yes.
was a pop.
Yes, and
Right,
me coming.
push pops, right.
And then I'm gonna tell you, you wanna drive me nuts?
That visual.
What?
Again.
Again, have you met my brother Freddie?
Listen, blow the shofar. But that's what we call the pop, right?
Yes.
And then I hate it.
Push
I
up.
hate it when they call soda
Pop.
But that's how it is. Because it pops.
No.
I'll hit you with the can.
I moved to Florida 36 years ago from Pittsburgh. Every time I went into a place, I got a pop.
We got pop. It
I
was a
came
pop.
here and I said to the bartender, "Give me a pop." He said, "What?"
What?
That's right. He's gonna punch you in the nose.
That's what he was going to do.
It's a northern thing.
It's a I call it soda.
It's going old school.
Pop.
That ain't old school. That's just regular soda. Give me a Coke. No, not that. That's what's happening nowadays. She's laughing, but it's true. You go into a bar and I get a Coke. What line you want? What?
Right, yeah.
What are you out of your mind?
I pull that at restaurants when the girl comes over. "Would you like another refill?" I said, "Yeah, I'll take one reefer." Refill, reefer.
He's
Never
worse
mind.
than he is worse than you.
We go to jail.
No,
The two of you?
not I.
They will arrest us for saying this indecent exposureness.
Not I. I'll give
Amazing.
him
Rachel,
a pop.
his PR person.
I'm not
When is his next event?
It's called Share the Bounty, and it's up in Jupiter. And there's a reception. Oh, am I on my
What is it?
microphone?
Share the bounty?
It's called Share the
Share the
Bounty up in Jupiter, and there's a reception on November 8th. Do you want to talk a little bit about the exhibition and also give them your website?
Well, I think that's a great idea, but do you have the address of Share the Bounty?
Oh, now you're going to put me on the spot, right?
Does somebody have it? Hey, wait a minute. Let's ask.
But actually, if you go to www.stanfordslutsky, you can find his website. You can see, .com. You can see all his pieces that he has from his geometrics, and he has some that are done with dowel rods. He used to do magnets. Dial.
She's from Pittsburgh.
Dowel rods. D-O-W-E-L. Dowel.
The
And,
wood.
like
It's like
a
what this
wooden
is.
stick.
A wooden
Thank
stick.
you. Right. Yes.
Exactly.
My dowel rod.
Yes.
I have
So you
everything
can get a glimpse of his gallery, and also if you'd like to contact him, everything is always for sale.
So your gallery also, you do tours and things. Would you stop?
It's just going somewhere else. I shouldn't.
So as I know, I gotta leave there. Do you do like tours for the gallery and things of that nature?
Well, let me go backwards. No, don't go
You
there.
see now,
Don't
there you
go
go.
there.
There you
All
go.
right.
Do
I didn't
not
say
go
it. He
there.
said it. He said it.
My gallery in downtown Delray is
Yeah.
at 524 East Atlantic Avenue. The name is Sunduk Gallery.
Sunduk?
Sunduk.
Yes.
Sundook.
Right on Atlantic.
You know
They're
what
on
that is?
Atlantic. They've been there for 6-7 years.
Yep.
Now we have, you know, the little carts are back. Share a ride. What is it called?
Freebie.
Those,
Freebies back.
yes. Oh, okay, yes.
John is coming here. I think we're
Tuesday.
going
Okay,
on
yes.
Tuesday. John,
Okay,
the
I know.
freebies coming here on Tuesday. And what I want to do with freebie is during the show, I want to have from here to go to different places on Atlantic, come back and tell us how it was, because I think that's a good promo
Right.
It would
for artists and things of that nature.
Right.
It'd be good for the Chamber of Commerce to
Well,
find out about
I'm full
that.
of great ideas. Everybody laughed at me because last year they stopped it and they wouldn't come here. So her and I were going to another studio, and the guy was sitting out in front.
Right.
And he says, "Here, talk to John." He says, "Oh yeah, we go to Dunkin' Donuts." Everybody thinking they go through the back row. No, they go right up the front row.
Right.
But I want to do something maybe to see the artists, and we're going to hand out like places, and they're going to be sending cars up here and taking people like you saw today, sending people to different locations
It was a busy day.
in
I like that.
Atlantic. And then they're going to experience the good humor vibe of your art, and they're going to come back and they share it with us.
Well, it's a good idea, but
Of course, there's a but on it.
understand what happens when the artists move in, and then restaurants pop up,
Yeah.
and the rents go up, and the artists are gone.
Yeah.
Artists can only exist in art galleries now. There are some in downtown Delray on the outskirts
Yes.
that have their own little gallery or studio. But the artists bring excitement, restaurants come, goodbye artists, rents go up.
But that's why here we have 14,000 square feet of art.
86 artists are here.
86 artists are in here. And I'm going to tell you, he took some of this stuff out because it became a museum.
Right.
And people forgot it was an art gallery. And he has, because Dan is into all sorts of pieces.
Beautiful
that we show
stuff.
him, and he's just different. But if we can't bring people in here, like there's an event here Friday, there's over 300 people coming.
Right, I know, it's fabulous. Yeah.
And this is, he stopped doing it for a couple of months and now everybody's coming back. But I want to take advantage of the fact that when people come in here, there's more to do with the art. Enjoy the artist. Take it to Atlantic. Have a little.
That's a great idea.
Right.
Come on back and tell us because we don't
Right,
sell booze on the
exactly.
premises.
No.
No,
Right.
Del Rey, we do not.
Right.
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 Correct.
Right.
And you go out there and you take a little art with you. Maybe you take and you buy a piece here and you buy a piece there. But people are going to learn. Stand the artist.
You know, we say all the time, invest in the art that means something to you. And every time you look at it, it should bring a smile. It should bring back nostalgia. There should be something about.
That's the word.
That's what it is.
That's the
The
key
smile.
word.
Yep.
That's how Dawn the book got married. 'Cause her husband told me when I met him that is the artist that inspired me, and he married her. Your husband told me that.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's
It's
me
a true
behind
story.
you. Did you know that too?
That's a true story. Ask him.
I
Hey,
will.
Freddie said.
Freddie said this. Is that true?
But it's a true story. He told me. He says you are his art because we were talking about the art.
Evelyn, can you tell
That's
us
very sweet.
about the event?
Rachel.
Rachel, I'm sorry. Who's Evelyn's over
You know
there?
what? I was
Everyone's
trying to
over
look
there.
up the address and I can't get it to come up on
But
my
who
my
does it
phone.
benefit?
It's missing.
Your phone
It's
is
not-
missing.
my phone is not working for some reason.
Because you have to hit the.
But it's called Share the Bounty and it's in Jupiter.
And why is it called Share the Bounty?
They are giving back. If you want to tell them a little bit about the organization.
Who are you giving back to?
It's the gallery is a non-profit organization, 501c3.
Okay.
They hold exhibits every month, and part of the sales go to feed the poor,
Okay.
feed the people
food
that
bank.
can't afford food. The food bank is what it is. They invited me there. I'm probably the only one that hasn't paid the fee to show their artwork because they're all excited about my work. They've never seen three-dimensional artwork in
terrific.
food before. So the address, if we can get back to you and give it to you, my PR person is
Yeah,
fired
I gave
now.
it to you before. You didn't. I
She
guess
didn't
you
laugh.
What's in the email?
Yeah, I gave
we'll
it to
pull
you.
it
I
up.
thought
It's in
you
the
had it
email.
already. Sorry.
But it's an amazing thing that you do.
I have it in the car.
No,
No, we don't have the card.
You just take it easy. We'll find it. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. But
all
but
good.
it's interesting. Now it's funny because art takes place in different places, right? So this young lady here, she also has a foundation and she sells jewelry and things of that nature for the foundation.
Right.
So she gave us a challenge and she says, "Can't we do a show on a moving train?"
On the what?
Oh, on a moving train.
Train.
Which reminds me of just how different
Oh.
you
Yeah.
are.
That
But
was
this
fun.
was some
Oh,
deal
yes.
to get done. We went from here to Hollywood, right?
Fort Lauderdale.
Well, we went somewhere that
Well,
way.
whatever. Well, that was
West
close.
Palm to Fort
Here's
Lauderdale.
the address. It's called Share the Beauty, the Art of Food. It is at 1615 South Cypress Drive in Jupiter.
There we
Yes.
November 8th from 5:30 until 7:30 p.m. So come on out, go on up to Jupiter, check
There
it
you
out,
go.
meet Stan Slutsky, and I'm sure his lovely wife Kathy will be there. Meet the artist, see this beautiful artwork, and you know what? Bring a smile to your
And
face.
when you get to Jupiter,
Right.
you just ask for a stand and everybody knows.
And that's just the reception. There's also a whole exhibition.
The exhibition, it says, is from November 4th through November 27th.
Right.
So
Wow,
the art
that's
will
a
be
long
there for
Right.
quite a long time,
Right.
for the whole
Nice
month of
stuff.
November, pretty much through Thanksgiving and kicking off the holiday season. So, you know, what a great opportunity to get something different for someone for the holidays. Because who needs any more, I call it chazarai, who needs any more stuff and tchotchkes? You know what? Invest in some art that you always have that
You
will make
call
you
it what?
smile. Chazarai.
Tchotchkes.
Tchotchkes, chazarai, junk.
Chazarai.
Why don't you
I
just
know,
say
it's
stuff?
It's what
It's all
everything is
these
on this
Yiddish
table.
words
It's all
that we
this
need to
stuff that
learn.
we
But
don't
why do
need.
you have to recreate the vocabulary?
Because there's nothing that
I
makes
love that.
more sense than that word.
Right.
Right, Ramona?
Tchotchkes.
A tchotchke. How many more
Shachi's
tchotchkes?
like a game board.
No, not
Let's play
Joni.
Yahtzee.
Not
That's-
Joni
No,
loves
that's
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
That's Yahtzee.
And it's
No,
not Joni
Yahtzee's
loves
the guy from
Chachi.
Happy Day.
Joni loves Chachi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was
Tchotchkes.
Just say stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, make my life easier because I
So,
don't
Except
invest-
for jewelry.
Invest, you know, but it's true. Invest in some jewelry. Invest in some art. It may be a little bit more, but it's something that you will always have and you will always cherish.
invest in something you like.
And
Yeah,
something that you can pass
absolutely.
down to other people in your family that
Sure.
means something to
That's
you.
true because you can make this an heirloom for your family depending on what you want your kids to learn.
And it'll put a smile on an artist's face when they buy something.
Well, I love to
Yeah.
see when they pack up the art pieces here that are being shipped all over
You can
the
always
world.
hear the tape ripping.
You hear that? And we start ringing the bell. And another piece goes. We used to have pieces in here.
Yep.
The gentleman that does the weather on Channel 12, what's his name?
Chris Farrell.
He had a light that he gave us. He actually, with his hands, made this light for us, and there was video of it. And his shorts sweating like that. Forgot about it. And he put it here, and they bought it.
They bought it off air.
And he was so embarrassed. He's like, I gotta take it home. I said, take it. You sold it. It's okay. And he bought it. It's on there.
Right.
So we keep losing pieces as well.
Wow. Wonderful.
That's the beauty of where we
wonderful.
get to work every day. Dawn, how do people find you and maybe your
Okay,
event?
you can text LIFE to 80800. Short and sweet.
We got to get you a Moby Pop.
I already have my
You're the one.
Global, yeah. I'm
We're
a
switching over.
holdout. Yeah, I'll probably will. I'm meeting with Jen next week. So.
Oh, yeah, she's going to switch you
Of
over.
course
You're going to
she
be in a
is.
5-5 area code.
I love the name Moby Pop.
Listen,
That's
I want to
so
do
fun.
another train deal. But this
Okay.
time I don't want to hit a truck. I
Well,
want to
honey,
just keep going.
it's the lovely people who think they can beat the train get hit
I
by
know
the train.
that. He-
So
he
I'm
messed
not
up.
blaming
Right.
the train. I'm blaming the people.
People, but I would like to go to Orlando. Does it go to Orlando?
Not yet. They're working on it.
No, not
See,
Well, they
next
went on
year.
the tracks?
I don't know. We'll have to reach out to Beth and see what's. When
I would like the
that is.
trip to be further. We did a show on a train, a moving train, which is not easy.
No, it wasn't. It was a lot of work.
But it was, this one was exhausting. But
It's
then
working my tushy off.
No,
and I
but
got a
then she
tushy.
had a fashion show, so we kept changing clothes on
Yep.
the train.
Jewelry.
And
My jewelry was on the train.
And she had
throughout.
food
Yeah.
that went from here to Tampa.
Chef
on the
Z
train.
did our food. At
It was
the-
spectacular.
yeah, she did an amazing
Why don't
job.
we have a real ice cream made this way? Can you imagine the size of that bad boy? It's like a cake.
I think we should get an ice cream
Chain.
truck here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
An ice
call.
cream truck. We should get one.
Let's get Good Humor.
Do you eat ice cream?
She needs to eat ice cream, that girl.
Yeah, I
She's
know.
Do you eat ice cream? You don't eat ice cream.
A little bit.
You like Good Humor or you like Mr. Softy?
Gelato. Does
Ah,
Joyce
see
remember the
that.
Good Humor truck? I bet Joyce does. See that?
You remember it too?
I remember following the ice cream man with my quarters.
Right?
See, that's what
Hey,
it does.
Mr.
It
Ice
brings
Cream
back
Man.
memories of the ice cream truck.
Didn't Jay-
Check out the
somebody
exhibit
make a song?
in Jupiter. It's November 5th through the
You know the song?
27th. You can find out more information
Hey, Mr. Ice
on
Cream. You're fully
stanslutsky.com.
behind you.
That's
I'm
her
sorry.
bag. SLUTSKY.com.
Thank you.
More information to come. Tomorrow night we are here live at the Heart of Delray Gallery from 6 until 9 p.m. It is a sip and wine tasting. So sip and spirits,
Can we have ice
wine
cream?
and spirits. Yes, we'll get you some ice cream. How
With the
old are
sip
you?
and
That's all I
four.
want to know.
This brings me back to my youth.
6 to 9 p.m. at the Heart of Delray Gallery. And then on Saturday we are doing opening day.
Opening
At
day.
Miracle League of Palm Beach County. It is a special needs baseball league. That opening day on Saturday, 120 special needs youth on the baseball diamond, whether they be cheerleaders or
Can we bring ice-
playing baseball. Yes, I
Do
will
they
get
have
you
ice
ice
cream
cream
on it?
there. Yes.
Now I
There you
want
have
it.
it. If
And
I
don't
talk
want that-
enough, I will
I don't
get
want
to
your
this point.
frozen stuff. Because you guys, you put it in the freezer for 4 years
I'm
and
going
come
to
out
call.
with
You
it.
know, I'm going to call the Good Humor Man and ask him to
I
come
want
out
fresh,
to the field on Saturday.
not glaciered.
Because I
You ever
think
seen people give you
she's gonna
glacier
get us
ice
a truck,
cream?
and I think maybe we
She
should.
has
we
glacier
should
ice
maybe
cream.
treat the kids to an ice cream on
You guys
Saturday.
want ice cream?
No, I meant the Miracle League.
You better.
There would be
They
part of
kids
that
too.
too.
You know what? All we need is
120 ice cream.
all we need is a sponsor. You know what? Put a smile on these
You're
kids'
gonna
faces.
you're gonna bring out how many buckets of ice cream?
I'm not. I'm calling Good Humor.
Are you gonna call Good Humor?
Kathy's gonna give us
I'll
the name
drive
of the
the
truck,
truck.
and you know what? Let's get the truck out there on Saturday. Bring a smile to these
There's
kids'
gonna be
faces.
420 people.
What do you need
out
it this Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
Okay,
not?
okay.
There's over 300 parents. They're gonna want ice cream too.
Okay.
You better big truck.
It
Good
does.
humor.
It's loaded with ice cream. You
I
pay a
think-
flat fee.
Why
and
not?
They give you
Interest.
Right? Why not? You got a
Stimulates
date?
business. You see, that's what it's all about.
right.
Right.
Good stuff.
A
Very
day to
good.
put a smile on all these kids' faces. All right, stay tuned tomorrow. We are back in Studio A. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye bye.